Hey guys, what's up? James here, another video blog. Sorry it's taken a long time since the last one, but I got kind of caught up with a lot of things. I wanted to do this because I just tried out a new dash cam. Now, anyone that sort of has been reading me for a while knows how I feel about dash cams. I personally think that nobody should leave home without one. It's called the Garmin GD45. It is a driving recorder, and wow, so far the best I've ever used. I'm kind of blown away by it because it's, well, I like the design for one. That's kind of nice. It also, unlike the other one I have, it doesn't. This one has an LCD, so you can sort of see the video in real time, what's going on, and you can work out the menu. It's very easy to work out the menu. There it is. I tried last night. I downloaded some videos. It is a 2.0 aperture, which means it's got some really bright light. I mean, it can really take in a lot of light. So during the nighttime driving, it seems to pick up the detail a lot better. Also love the 120-degree angle of view. That pretty much captures everything that you can pretty much see in your line of sight and your peripheral vision. Arguably even more, I'm not sure, but it really is wide. So it covers the whole windscreen and people coming from the side, and that could sometimes spell the difference between telling the story and not telling the story. Another super duper cool thing about this that why I'm really actually made a video about it to rave about, because it also has the GPS tracking in there. Now, this is particularly useful if you remember the case of the guy speeding on the SLX or accused of speeding. Big drama there, and he had video recording of his drive down the SLX. But the problem was it was just a cell phone video recording, and it wasn't 100% proof that he wasn't speeding. I mean, there were still people saying, well, what if he passed the toll plaza? What if it wasn't calibrated? All this kind of stuff. With this, you can go back to your drive and ask, where exactly did they bust me? Pinpoint the location, and it'll tell you exactly the speed you were doing right there with supporting video evidence. Now that alone is just fantastic. Also, in the cases of an accident, you have the advantage of, if somebody accuses you of speeding, you can say at the point of impact, this is the exact speed I'm doing because it's actually registered there. As you'll see from the what you see on the screen now, you can actually get more information by getting the downloaded software, and you can turn that into a very, very useful tool to extract information. But just as it is now, the minimum here, there you have the speed, the coordinates, etc. Yeah, so a really, really handy thing to have in your car. Another amazing thing that I found that was really cool with this little monster here, with this little baby, it has a front impact collision warning system. Now this is something you'll see on like a Lexus, a Volvo, a Mercedes. The new Explorer has it as well. So high-end cars feature this, where if you're approaching an angle too quick or a speed too quick, let's say the guy in front of you is braked and you're momentarily not looking, and a crash is imminent unless you intervene, it will warn you. I mean, just like the expensive cars will. So it's like having that feature in your car, but in a 15,000 peso dash cam. Um, Other cool things, it takes a 32 gigabyte memory card, SD, micro SD, so you can record a lot more information. It also has the parking motion detection feature, which is important when the car is parked, so long as it's connected to power. So if it's just a cigarette lighter connector and your car is the type that doesn't give power when the car is off, then of course that's an issue. But if you have it installed, like I have all my dash cams installed, wired into the car already, so that it's always powered up. As soon as anyone walks in front of your car, if your car gets hit, if there's a sudden shift and it detects motion or a G-force, it's going to record it and capture it and hopefully get the culprit. You know what? In this day and age, with more and more crazy people out there, we're seeing so much happening. Hit and runs today. That was really tragic, of a school kid somewhere in Taguig. We see people running off all the time, people getting extorted by enforcers for 15,000 bucks, which is probably half the price of a decent smartphone. You could sort of put all those worries aside. Anyway, we'll be reviewing a lot more tech gadgets in Drive this weekend on Sunday night, 10 p.m. on CNN Philippines. It's a tech episode, and we're going to be featuring not just dash cams, but the satellite navigation systems, a brand new or really super cool OEM audio system that's basically an iPad that's been put into the car. It's really cool, so it's really hot now. Also, my tracking devices that I have on my different cars, SMS tracking, GPS tracking, and a whole bunch of other technologies. So make sure you catch it. It's Drive Sunday night, 10 p.m. Till then, this is James. Drive safely, everyone.